Let's learn what kind of things like step by step important in Python, and it's going to be in simple words. So, what is Python? Python is a programming language that's easy to read and learn. It's popular for everything from like websites to data analysis. Think of it like a toolbox that you can use to solve problems. How to install Python? Before like you start writing code, you need Python on your computer. Like here's how to do this. Go to python.org, download the latest version, install it like any other program, open your terminal, depends on like a Mac or Linux, and type like Python version to check if it's ready. Next step is start writing code. Like once you installed Python, it's time to start writing code. Let's begin with something simple like, classic print hello world. The way how you can type it, you can see on the video. The print function shows the text on your screen. Try changing the text to whatever you like. Next one, variables. Think of variables like boxes where you can store like information. They can hold numbers, words, or even lists. Age 25, for example, name Alice, and etc. You create a variable by typing a name like age, then use equal to assign its value. Next, data types. Python has different types of data, and you need to know a few important ones. Like, for example, integer, whole numbers like 5 or 20, float, decimal numbers like 3.14, string, str, text inside quotes like hello, boolean, true or false, used to make decisions. You can see example of code like temperature, is raining, it's false or not. Next one, operators. You can do math and compare things with Python using operators like addition, subtraction, multiplication, division, equal to, not equal to, and you can see on the video how they are written in the code. Next one, if statements. If statements help you program make decisions. For example, age more than 18, you giving command to print like you're an adult. Otherwise, you're still young. If age is greater than 18, the first message will appear. If not, the second one will show. So next step, loops. Loops help you like repeat things like over and over. And like there are two main like types, for and while. For loop use when you know how many like times to repeat. For e in range 5, print hello. In other words, you give a command to repeat it 5 times. Next one, while loop, repeats while something is true. And you can see the example of code. Next one, lists. A list holds multiple items. You can store numbers, words, or even other lists inside. Like for example, fruits include apple, banana, cherry. Lists are great when you need to manage lots of similar things. Like in other words, it helps you like to organize different things. Functions. Functions are blocks of code that you can reuse. Think of them like recipes that you can follow anytime you need to. You can see example of code. The def keyword is used to like define a function. You can call it whenever you want. Next one, dictionaries. Dictionaries let you store data in key value pairs, like a real dictionary with words and definitions. Like for example, person names and etc. You can access values by their keys. Think of keys as labels. Next one, libraries. Python has libraries that give you superpowers. Libraries, pre-written like code that you can use. For example, NumPy for math and data, Pandas for data analysis, Matplotlib for creating graphs. Install them using pip, like for example, pip install NumPy. Next one, error handling. Error happens all the time. Python can handle them gracefully with try and except blocks. You can see example of error handling on the video. Use try to run code and except to catch errors and like prevent your program from crashing. Next one is like a classes and like objects. Classes like blueprints for like creating objects. Objects are like actual things you build using the blueprint. You can see also example of code. Init is used to initialize, start the object. 15. Working with files. You can read and write the files with Python. This is great for saving and loading data. Also, you can see example of code. The with keyword ensures the file is properly closed when you are done. Next thing which is important in Python to know, to learn, practice in projects. Now that you know the basics, it's time to start coding. Here are some ideas for project to practice. A calculator, a to-do list app, a simple game. It is simple stuff that you can start to build in Python and get some experience. Remember, the more you practice, the better you get. Community and learning resources. Join like Python communities to learn and grow, like Stack Overflow, GitHub, Real Python. And as a conclusion, learning Python is like learning a new language. It takes time and practice, but it's fun and rewarding. Keep coding and don't be afraid to make mistakes. That's how you learn.